guys, it's me TZ here with another video. I'm playing No, I Am Not a Human. It's like a horror game. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's hop into it. Staying at home. Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took. That went by so fast. Yeah, why her legs so ashy? Yeah, we're getting here ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. So we all dressed about the guy creep. Bro, why is it so creepy out here? Can I get some light in here? A few drunk carts lay sprawled out on the street. Oh, I'm in the bad neighborhood. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appears to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Good for them right now? What you mean? Out there. Hey there, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Doing good. Same as ever. So, let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. You should worry about yourself. Look like you balding on top. Something real bad seems to be heading our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there people coming up from underground, they're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I hope it's not true. A visitor? Oh, this is a visitor. Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. I thought they called mole people. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Yeah. Oh, he has a daughter? How's your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Wait a minute. Why does he have the key to my house? You say meet me in the kitchen? Why are you creeping in my house? I don't remember I gave him the key. That looked like I could stay right here. Oh, these are locked. I think I have to go to sleep, I guess. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Nope, don't. I can't look through the window. So, is the premise of this game is just me? It's just me, bro, looking creepy right now. Dang, you sure is true. After all, what you talking about, bro? Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let others people in. Why I have to let people in? Why in my house? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having a company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone in the house with you. Alright. I guess that's a survival tactic. Hanging out with people. Why do I need to have other people with me? Nah, I get it. I hate dealing with people. I know it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows? They might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's stimmerness. Alright, I can't say that right. Stimmerness. Draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your window. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. And then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 287092. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law work at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. I'm guessing I have to open up the fridge, right? I don't know how people be drinking beer anyway. That makes sense. something. Or someone. Can I call my neighbor? Alright, let's see who's at the door. Hi. Bro, how come she look like that girl from The Rings? No, I do not support this. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out here tonight. What's your daddy's name? You forgot his name? Oh, wait. You're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. Ugh, your teeth. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, and then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? Here, I go get your dad. How you be yapping? It's no way you're a visitor. I wanna go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around, like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Yeah, definitely not a visitor. Because she don't even know what a barricade is. And sees that as a game. I look out the window. Can I come in? Bro, you are suspect. You are really suspect. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. Alright, using big words, you definitely not coming to my house. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shite sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? No. No, you can't come in. You are suspect. I can even see your face. What do you consider trouble? Murder, violence, disgust me to my core. But I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. Alright, you being really suspect right now. That sounds like a speech from a villain. I like good food and energy and drinks. I don't know why I said energy. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Yes, it does. It sounds like you need to get the hell off my porch. What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin. Okay. You need to go. You are suspect. No, I think I prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete a-hole. Yeah, you can leave. You don't have to say anything else. You can just leave. Well, Oh, great. Now I got a crackhead knocking on my door. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot outside today. And the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I live out near the city. The atmosphere over there heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at a local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What would you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everyone. But I really like to live. Are you scared? Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. Come in. Thank you. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God. Yeah, that lady can't be a visitor. Oh, now I got drug dealers now. Hey, hope I don't look too messed up to get in. What happened to your skin, buddy? Yeah, you suspect already. You didn't even answer. That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital. I can't do anything about it, but for some reason, people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. If you have to say you're not a visitor, that means you are a visitor. Or you just playing mind games right now. I'm playing mind games right now. I think you a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am, and I am not one of them. That's very convincing. So are you gonna let me in or not? Well, you see about that. Thanks for letting me in. Aw. I let him in. I think he's a visitor. No one else is here tonight. I think he was a visitor. Oh well. We're gonna figure out if I die tonight. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun activity rises steadily as crime level also reached a new high. According to the recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Anybody else heard that noise? I might be tripping, chat. Eyewitness describes them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say that they encountered an unhosed person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather update But first, a message from our sponsors. Alright, let's look around. Going here. Yeah. What is it? This guy kind of look like Uncle Ruckus. Let me test you real quick. Let me see what your teeth look like. See more. Oh yeah, he's definitely a visitor. There's no way his teeth looking like is it has to be perfect white? They're crooked, yeah. No reason to think I'm a visitor. Alright, he's not a visitor then. He has crooked teeth, like they mean like straight white teeth, right? Oh, the sun is so bright it might make me go blind. Oh, actually, I should have asked for information. Actually, Cucumber Day. Here, let me ask my boy real quick. Yeah, what is it? It's looking like that. Not really. Except back at school, they called me a leper, and no one would play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I figure once I grew up, it stopped, and it did mostly. Sure, people still stare sometime, but that's nothing. Then that cataclysm hit, and suddenly all those other old prejudices came crawling back. Only now it's worse because it's about survival. And of course my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? Bad times bring out the worst in people. So visitors are supposed to be white, with white teeth. So I need to remember that. Where's that crackhead at? Oh, she in the closet. She look like a crackhead, for real, for real. Hey, I hope all this ends soon. Yeah, let me check that. How did you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange noise. She walked into a threesome. It kind of freaked me out. But I decided to take a peek, quiet look, like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed, when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well." Yeah. I think she was just resting. "Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Ugh. Yeah, let me check your teeth. Your story sounds actually viable. What do you want to check? Let me see your teeth. Wait. Are you gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. Oh, I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. She a visitor, bro. No way your teeth that perfect. So, do I fit the description? I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubts because there's no. She do. She look like. Where's back up? Amsterdam. No, I'll leave her alone. Alright, I'm going to sleep. Oh yeah, I can call my neighbor, right? Two eight seven zero nine two. Hello, neighbor. Good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only if I knew. I wish you did know. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to heck. So she's probably not a visitor then. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. What? Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? No. So, this man bold. That's me in the picture? Man, I got a 8-finger forehead. I'm looking like KSI. Yeah, I'm gonna end the. No, I'm not gonna end the video yet. Let's continue. Oh, priest. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. What you mean? Suit you for what, my boy? Lord have mercy, I am speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amities. Inquire as your amities. You do have a holy icon, I assume. I also require a complete silence for prayer and oh my god, my words. Yeah. Yeah, you must be out of your mind. Oh, her eyes start glowing. No. Something ain't right. Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage. Look like her teeth ain't perfect though, so she's not a visitor. Have no fear, oh our Lord, have you no shame. I asked a simple question about your home, and you curse at me. Well, rest assured, I shall do my best to drive out foul language like that right out of this place. You know what? I trust you. Let me look out. I look out the window. Oh my God! What in the world is that? A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. No. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size of his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes your house. Oh my God. Yeah. You definitely look like a visitor, bro. There's no way your face is that fat. Mind if I crash here for the night? What's with your face, bro? What's wrong with it? Looks fine to me. Yeah, this is dead. I look out the blinds. There's a visitor outside. This man would have been dead if he's not a visitor. So he must be a visitor. And plus, look at his face, bro. It looked like Play-Doh. You know, whenever you make a smiley face out of Play-Doh, that's what he looks like. There's no way he ain't a visitor. Oh, you mean why am I smiling? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone smile in a while either. Fear made people forget what joy even feels like. Despair blinds us to what little good is still left in this world. Alright, you need to go, buddy. So you want to lie to people. Why call it lying? People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get why. But sometimes if you remind them of the way they used to be happy, back when their goal wasn't simply to survive, but to create something beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Like, life's gotten too bitter lately. Yeah, you can leave, buddy. You was talking a whole bunch of nonsense that I lost focus in the conversation. It's fine, but maybe there's something I can offer you. Is there something you want? I got coffee. Does that interest you? I don't take bribes, bro. Don't bury yourself in your own grief. If you focus on it too much, it'll start eating you alive. And from there, well, things can get real dark real fast. Take care of yourself. Alright? Yeah, he was definitely a visitor. I don't care what anybody say. Bro, I just leave the door for less than a minute. Hey kid, how things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never want to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Angel, do that to your son. You know what? Why are you traveling? You seen what these visitors are doing? House after house, someone dead, someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us, then slip inside our homes, and all heck breaks loose. Vermins need to be wiped out, every last one of them. You want to hunt the visitors? You know what? You speak in my language, but where's your weapon then? I had a rifle. It darn near got me killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched while I was sleeping. I hightailed it out of there, and you bet yourself they fired. Varmint idea fun. Nothing human about them except the skin they wear, kid. Alright. He seems trustworthy. I'm letting him in. Plus, there's something about him that screams that he's gonna protect me from the next visitor. Looks like you've already got that rash guy here, kid. I can smell blood on their hand. Don't know why you let them in. You like living on the edge? I kicked them out. Come in. Yeah, I kick him out. Good call, kid. I know what I'm doing. I can help you if that thing shows up. Oh, so the rash guy is not to be trusted, he said. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalies heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has found a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suit and gas mask. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign help identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. Put first, some ads. Alright. Today's family day. First, let me call my happy-go neighbor. Make sure he all good. Be like Mr. Rogers. Happy neighborhood. Hey, neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happened to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay, man? I don't know. With all these weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Oh. Oh, be careful. Bye. Thanks. You take care too. Oh, we kicked out the other guy. Oh, the crackhead's still here. So the pale looking dude was a visitor. Our Father, who art in heaven. Let me test you real quick. Seems God is not the only one who tests me, so let me see your hands. Be quick about it. Alright, she good. Old age. Roach poison brings forth a rash as persistent as the non believer, yet only half as vexatious. Alright, you good. Alright, what's your story, old timer? Stay sharp, anyone could be a visitor. You hunt, right? More of a ranger kid. Lived way out in the wild. No TV, just radio. That's how I found out what was going on. Decide I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold. No siren, Siri. No siree. My home's my fortress. But if one of them were a visitor, sweet talking me, then slit my throat while I'm sleeping. Yeah, that's not said to be long. Well, I went and figured something out, didn't I? I warned Chow by. I'd be warned. Oh my god, I suck. I really suck. I'd be warm, Chow. By now, otherwise. I used to think it was dumb to let them strangers in. Figured I was safer on my own. Then that varmint showed up. I ain't never seen a beast like it. You saw a tall, pale visitors too? So I ain't the only one. Yeah, I saw it. If you only knew what I'd been through, kid. I'll talk about it, just not tonight. Bring me a beer tomorrow and you'll hear it all. Alright, cool. I need to check myself. There's no point checking myself. I know I'm not a visitor if I'm letting other people in. That KSI forehead. Is she still tweaking over here? Hehehe. I hope all this ends soon. I already asked her that. Let me see your hands. You looking at my fingernails? That's a weird thing to check. But okay, take a look. Yeah, is that dirt? I can't really tell. I'm not dead yet, so what on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. Bro, she must be a visitor, bro.